Before you met me, I was alright, but things were kinda heavy. You brought me to life now every February. You'll be my Valentine. Valentine, let's go.
Hi, everyone. I'm Monica Herrera, news editor of Billboard.com, and this is our latest live Q&A. Our guest, you probably know him as Blaine on Glee. It's Darren Criss. Thanks for being with us.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hi. Monica's a trooper because she had to listen to me for like 6 hours explaining my whole life story. So,
I did.
So
It's
now she has to
true,
put up
but
with me even more in real life.
I loved every hour of it, and we're going to do 30 more minutes right now, which is going to be great.
It's a long time.
Darren is here to answer the questions that you guys have sent in on Twitter. It's not too late to get your question in if you're just getting to this now. Just tweet us at billboard.com with the hashtag BBDarren, and I'll be reading them live on the air, so you might just get your question asked.
It's BB Darren.
BB Darren, yes.
That's very cute.
Yeah, you might be trending.
Oh,
by the end of
Billboard.
this. Billboard
Okay,
Darren,
cool.
exactly.
It just sounds very adorable. BB Darren.
It is adorable. Okay, so let's go. You were obviously just on the cover of our magazine, which we can show right here.
Wait, what?
You
No
were on the
way.
cover
I'm
of
kidding.
Billboard.
Very cool. Yes. I was.
And the reason why is because your album came out.
Yes,
Glee presents.
Glee, the music
Presents
presents
the
the Warblers.
Exactly.
It was pretty awesome. We just released an all Warbler record. If you're not familiar, that just has a bunch of tracks that the Warblers have done over the course of season 2. In fact, one of the songs on that album is Tonight. If my calculations are correct. Yeah, Somewhere Only We Know, the Keen song. I think it got leaked. It's online somewhere,
Yeah,
but the whole
absolutely.
episode is tonight, so that'll be cool because I
Tonight
haven't
is
seen
the
it.
prom episode?
No,
Or is
it's
okay.
the oh no, tonight. I think tonight's the long one.
Tonight
It's
is
the
the one with
90-minute
Born
one.
This Way.
Born This
and-
Way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't wait to see it.
Have you
yeah.
seen it yet?
No, of course not. I
Okay.
never see it until it's way after everyone sees
Really?
it. I watched it on Hulu. Can I not plug Hulu? I watched it
No,
on the internet
it's fine.
later when I can.
What did you think? I mean, when you first came out with Teenage Dream, obviously, and you first saw it, was it weird watching yourself on the show? Or?
Yes. It was weird watching myself on Glee because when I joined it, it was already this big thing. So it's weird. I have this bizarre disassociation with myself. There's this guy on TV with slick back hair and a blazer with red piping, and then there's this schmuck that I know, and I really can't connect the two of them together. So when I watch TV, I'm like, look at this weenie. So
Yeah.
it was very weird. It's very surreal and very just. I mean, it was cool. It looked a lot cooler than I remember doing it because I'm sweating. I'm just nerve-wracked, making sure I can hit my marks, and I'm still the new guy, so I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not
Right.
causing any trouble and just doing what I'm told. And it's amazing how movie magic, man.
Yeah,
It's
they
pretty
make you look
incredible.
good.
They make you look very good because
sure.
I certainly didn't feel good. I was a wreck that day.
And the album is actually going to be the top debut on our Billboard 200 album chart.
Oh,
this
wow.
week. I don't know if you know that, but it comes out tomorrow. And
Very cool.
You guys are definitely going to be the top debut. I mean, how does it feel to have people responding to music like that?
Wow, it's incredible. I mean, I didn't know how long I was going to be around on Glee, much less if I was going to have more songs, much less an album. So it's just a continual adding of bonus concepts that I could have never, and I still can't comprehend. So the fact that there's been a positive response to it is something that I don't even know how to begin to be thankful for.
All right. And you said, I don't know if you've seen this episode tonight, but have you heard the version of Born This Way that New Directions
No,
did?
I haven't. I can't
Okay.
wait. I mean, I'm honestly, I am always super behind in everything because Blaine does go to another school. I'm kind of on a separate page, really. So I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the episode just as much as anyone else is.
Yeah. And you've performed with Leah Michelle, who's Rachel Berry on the show, and Kurt, obviously, Chris Colfer. Are you going to perform with anyone else from New Directions at any point?
Not that I know of. I mean, things can change because we're shooting the final episode right now. You never know what's going to happen. I think this album kind of marks the kind of climax for the Warblers. I mean, you never know what's in the future. You really never do.
Yeah.
But because they have lost regionals, and it's now it's time to focus on the new direction. So
Right.
whatever story might be happening with Blaine, I think has to take a backseat, and you really have to focus on sort of the forefront of the show, which are the new directions. But,
So no warblers at nationals.
well, not nationals, but they will be on tour, if I can plug
Yes,
that. You know,
sure,
the
sure.
tour is happening this summer, and I just found out that the Warblers themselves are going to be, or a number of them are going to be with me on tour. So that'll be
Nice.
really, really cool. Because, the kids at McKinley have their little family. I joined, they're already kind of in their own clique, and they're all really lovely. But, I got to start in my own school with my own group of people, and I'm really close with those guys, and they're really, really great. So I'm really excited about that. And so I don't know, maybe on tour I'll be doing some numbers with Leah or Chris or any of the other new directions, but you never know.
Yeah, yeah. So take it back for a second to before Glee.
Okay.
You were in college. How did you kind of get to the point where you were juggling what you were doing with school into trying to get a career going with TV and singing?
Yeah, I started at least professionally, at least in kind of an organized manner. I got really lucky the year before my senior year of college, where I was out in LA just to see some friends, and it's one of these classic tales of right place, right time. You meet the right people. Things escalated very quickly. The kind of thing that if someone else told me that story, I'd be like, screw this guy. Like that's not how it works.
Too easy.
It was, I got very extreme, and I recognize this sort of the anomaly that my particular situation has been to a lot of young actors. But I met some really great people, and I was very blessed. And I kind of set up shop with a really great agency right before my senior year of college. So I was very intent on finishing school and I'm kind of an academic at heart, and I really, enjoy the University of Michigan.
What was your major?
I was a theater major. I had
Okay.
a BFA in theater and performance acting. And at one point I had a musicology degree and an Italian degree, but I decided that I kind of wanted to graduate in 4 years, and that I didn't need to validate my knowledge of either thing with a degree that, with Italian, you just speak Italian, and that's your degree, so like, I don't have to fight anybody. It's like, I speak Italian. And with musicology, you can always read a book and listen to music. So
Right.
so I got the theater degree, and so I've always been an actor, and whether it be theater or I used to do a lot of auditions as a kid, but I wanted to finish school, and so right when I left, I kind of hit the ground sprinting in LA with a great agency, and I was just auditioning a lot, and oddly enough, I went out for the Glee pilot, but that's just kind of a funny story.